was my third practicum and I was pretty excited because it would be a completely different experience from the other two that I had had. This practicum would be in a private institution, so the students would be people who wanted to learn English, so it would make my practicum much more easy than the other two which were held at public schools. The group with which I had to do my practicum was integrated by 5 students from 12 to 16 years old. They had been together as a class for 2 years now and became friends at the institute. There was a girl that we will call Mary. She's the protagonist of this story. Mary always said that she was too stressed out, she had too many things to do, or she had to study a lot. One day they had an oral test and Mary started to cry. I went to her to see what was wrong and she told me that she had forgotten about the test and hadn't studied, to which I answered that she would be okay. She knew what to say because we had practiced it at class. After classes, I saw Mary waiting for her mom. I stayed and waited with her. She told me that both of her parents worked and she was an only child. They didn't trust money, so they made her take extracurricular classes after school so she wouldn't be alone at home. She was pushing herself so she wouldn't be behind any courses and still be the best. She had to take piano, French, and English classes besides her school homework and tests. She said that she loved to play the piano, but at the academy they were too strict and she didn't enjoy it anymore. The next day, I talked to my mentor teacher and asked her if she knew about it. She said that yes, she knew because it had always been that way since she had started taking classes. I asked her if we could do something, but she said that we couldn't because she was a good student and it was a problem that it was reflected on her grades. I talked to her and tried to make her realize that even when she had a lot of responsibilities, she shouldn't forget that she should be enjoying her time. The activities were a great opportunity for her future, and I presented her the upside of each activity she had so she could enjoy them. The next days that I had left of my practicum, I saw her more relaxed and happier. This incident made me realize that even when homework is not what stresses our children, it can contribute to it, and we as teachers don't know if they have more courses to take outside of school or if their parents are pushing them too hard. We should be more sensitive with them and their emotions. Krachan's theory of second language acquisition consists of 6 theories, and one of them is the affective filter hypothesis. It is explained as a screen that is influenced by emotional variables that can prevent learning. The variables can be anxiety, self-confidence, motivation, and stress. James Humphrey said on her book that children are experiencing more stress at younger and younger ages. All children will experience stress, sometimes significant amount of it in their lives. Adults ordinarily fail to recognize the incidence and magnitude of stress in the lives of children. Even though Mary didn't have problems by keeping up her grades, there are other children who may not be able to push themselves that hard and will eventually fail on one or more courses. This will stress them out and they will give up. This is not how we should treat our children. They should be able to live their lives at their own pace.
Created using Powtoon.